impossible movements of inert objects, a mysterious face in the movie 13 Ghosts, and even a specter that passes at an impossible speed in the least expected series. Today you are about to see an extremely interesting video where apparently paranormal things, mysterious things were captured in the most famous movies and music clips in the world. Because my name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present 6 horror videos that captured paranormal things in movies and music clips. Number 6. For Pan Nag, as our subscriber calls himself, what you will see below is completely incomprehensible. A behind-the-scenes excerpt from the video clip recorded by the Mexican rock band Los Daniels shows what Pan says is a disturbing being that appears just meters away from the musicians, going completely unnoticed by everyone at that moment. I'll leave you with the recording to see if you can catch it the first time. Have you seen it? It is true that the image goes by very quickly. However, just by slowing down the recording a little, what our subscriber reveals comes to light. Do you notice it? From just being a shadow, it begins to have certain facial features. Features that would surely have intimidated anyone who had noticed. Could it be a being that used the shadow to manifest itself? Tell me what you think. Number 5. The following recording came into my possession thanks to Regina, a faithful subscriber, who says that a ghost sneaked into a scene in her favorite soap opera. Do not take your eyes off this object. As you can see, it does not seem to be a product of the wind, nor does it make sense that they have done it on purpose, since whether the can moves or not is irrelevant to what was happening in the scene. So why does it move? Can just water be the cause of this movement? Think about it while I tell you about the most terrifying thing Regina writes in her email. She tells us that there have been many scenes where inexplicable things have appeared in different episodes of this soap opera. Unfortunately, she had never had the opportunity of capturing it. She believes in the possibility that entities of unknown origin wander between the locations where filming is made. Do you think that is possible? Comment below. Number 4. Mayra Lucy and her family say they are fans of the movie 13 Ghosts, a feature film they have seen so many times that they practically know the dialogue by heart. However, this has also allowed them to reveal situations that have caused them some confusion. Without going any further, she sent me the following scene where a person's face appears in the foreground, but it seems not to be part of the movie, even though it is about ghosts. It does not belong to the face of any of the actors, nor does it belong to a person who works behind the camera. Furthermore, if you look closely, that is not a mirror, but rather one of the sides of the furniture installed on the set. It seems to be made of wood that is very unlikely to reflect someone's face so accurately. How does that end up in the final cut? How does it manage to project itself onto the surface? It just doesn't make any sense. What do you think? Comment below. Number 3. Something similar to the above happened with the recording that you will see below. It was Maria Reina, a subscriber, who, watching the K-drama called The Weight of Love, noticed a disturbing sequence in episode number 8 of said series. What did she notice? I'll let her explain it herself.
Mira, ahí. Esa parte, supone que esa cara pues no debe estar, o quién sabe qué sea, pero pues quién sabe. Ay.
The face isn't supposed to be there, says our subscriber. And looking at the entire sequence, she's absolutely right. And a pale, expressionless face with no apparent context in the middle of a romantic comedy scene is something completely incomprehensible. No one is seen behind the car glass, nor does it correspond to a reflection, which makes this scene much more intriguing. Could it be a spirit? Tell me what you think. Number 2. Lady Joanna says she is a fan of thriller movies. However, she claims that lately she's not been able to get out of her mind a particular scene she saw in an action movie called The Talisman, starring Jackie Chan. And after the close-up of the acclaimed actor, the camera also manages to capture the presence of someone who, in the words of our subscriber, should never have been there. Observe.
मेरी फिक्र मत करो निकोल, बच्चे का ध्यान रखना।
If you notice, when the actor walks through the door, you can't see anyone behind him. However, when the door closes, someone is seen standing immediately behind it. Who could it be? It is not known if it is someone from the technical staff who accidentally entered the recording set, nor if it is an intruder who wanted to interrupt the scene. But the most disturbing thing is that when positioned there, the subject remains motionless, as if completely oblivious to what is happening around him, as if he wanted them to see him. Lady is struck by how quickly it appears. Tell me what you think. Number 1. We conclude this video with a scene that Ana Lilia Lopez has seen over and over again and still cannot find an explanation for it. This is downright paranormal. In her email, she says that while watching the Chilean television series Los Pincheira with her boyfriend, she observed in one of its episodes a situation that had nothing to do with the scene that was unfolding. A shadow she describes as an absolutely unknown origin. Pay attention. She can't explain where that shadow that quickly crosses the set comes from. It goes by too fast to be the shadow of the horseback rider, and rather resembles someone who passes by on a motorcycle. Does it correspond to that? Although that may be possible, this was a series based on a certain time period, which would have made it difficult to have approved at that time, the use of this type of vehicle during recordings. Furthermore, you only see the shadow and not what projects it. What do you think that is? Let me know your guesses in the comment box, as this video has come to an end. My name is Leonore Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.